the closest would be Staten Island. Or Staten Island, the Lost Borough. There's only really 4 boroughs, Staten Island. I gotta pay to get over there too, you know. But
oh, they really make you pay.
Yeah, like I said, you're not a borough. But no, I'm sorry, I still love you guys. Still come out to the cafe, pay the $13. But this is some of the comedy routine I do. But yeah, like I said, it's just hopefully, like I said, the goal is to again ultimately bring people out, and again bring an atmosphere in Brooklyn at least, or in New York, where you have a cafe and you have people with a heart towards God, or maybe even the ones that do and they don't know where to go for it.
Right.
You know what? This is a place where everyone can go, and I always have open mic, because no matter what, even though I book artists for every event, I always have open mic, because no matter what, you're there and you can be touched, and you know, at the moment you could be like, wow, I come up, I have something to say, you know, that's why I always say, come up, you could pray, you can you know, give a testimony, whatever you have that God's touched your heart, you know, you come up to me and be like, wow, I gotta get up to the mic, because like I said, as a Christian artist too, we're ministers and we're still artists, so we still want what Jesus has put in our hearts. We still want that to be heard, to give our testimony. So that's what the Rock Cafe is there to. If you have a heart for God, the mic is there for you to tell us what's on your heart, you know, and to ultimately tell God what's on your heart, you know.
Oh yeah, you know, the first time I went there, it's Neil's fault. We met TSO. And God's Vision.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. And oh yeah. This is the perfect time to announce. And shout out to my boys from the Shy, by the way. TSO and God's Vision. All the Chicago listeners out there. Yeah. Whoever you are, wherever you at. Boom. But anyway.
Michigan.
Real quick. Yeah, I know, right? I know. And yeah, real quick. Speaking of out of towners.
Yeah.
You got another out of town set coming up. Tell people about that.
Yeah. October 20th. They're coming from Indianapolis, Indiana, and that's the crazy thing too. That, like I said, it's located in Brooklyn, New York, and I got people. You know, I just posted up on Facebook or whatnot, doing the promoting and stuff, and I got people from out of state coming. You know, hitting me up like, oh, I want to come out to the cafe, this and that and the other, and for me, it's like wow, and it's a blessing, and at the same time, I'm like, I don't want them to be disappointed when they come. I'm like, are they serious? I'm like, they're gonna come, because I'm like, you know, it's just, you know, it's a cafe, it's for God, but I feel bad. I'm like, I don't want them getting on a plane all the way there and then 6 people show up, you know, and if they're expecting a big crowd or whatnot. But most of the time, almost all the time with the ones that I've booked, they're very gracious, and they're mostly like, you know, we're doing this with a heart for God, and doesn't matter how many people there, which is true, which is ultimately, it doesn't matter, you know, 2 or more gathered in God's name, and He's there. So, you know, and so yeah, it's like I said, it's incredible that it's been able to reach, you know, pretty much a good amount of the United States so far, where it's you know, it's getting out there. Like I said, we had ones from Chicago. They'll be coming from Indiana. These guys. Another guy, just came from Arizona, and then the upstate New York. So you know, Jersey. So it's been good. You know, a lot of the guys we've had haven't even been too many locals. A lot of them have been from out of state and whatnot. So it's, you know, it's been a blessing.
Now, to show you how this brother has a heart for God, he's making moves. Number one, so he was in the what was that, the In the Mix?
Yeah.
So now he didn't win. I'm gonna put it out there, point blank. He didn't win.
Yeah.
Okay. A brother by the name of King Richard. Shout out to King Richard.
Yeah, King Rich.
From Atlantic City, New Jersey. See, God's people are stationed everywhere.
That's it.
Now, to show you how this guy has a heart for God, this guy won this competition that he was in, and he still invited him to the Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people would be spiteful, like, oh, nah, man.
I ain't gonna have you on my platform.
The Rock Cafe is going to be booked for the next 3 years. You can't go. You know, a lot of us will have that attitude, like, nah. I'm supposed to win that. Nah, it's about me. Nah, my lyrics, my songs, my beats, my production. And he still invited King Rich. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of attitude. That's why a lot of our pastors, a lot of our leaders say, look, the scriptures are still open because there's still acts.
Right.
Like that,
right,
still taking place that we can learn from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there.
We're going to have to take a quick station break, y'all. When we come back, you know what? We're going to get a little bit more from Rocky. And we want to hear about the other side of Mr. Rocky and Mrs. Rocky. Because, you know, a lot of us, we're married, and you know we're so we're gonna go into the quick station promo, and then we'll come back. Keep it locked. What's this?
I know many of you are probably stressed and you're bogged down with life's issues. You're probably also thinking about happy hour. Why don't you forget about happy hour and tune in to